Hello everybody. I am a Palestinian grandmother from Gaza, and I am going to tell you the fairy tales from the folklorian Palestinian folklore, traditional fairy tales like my grandmother told them to me. I'm dressed up exactly like her, and I did my makeup the same way she did. And let's start our first fairy tale. Our first story is Bint al-Ghul. Bint al-Ghul means the daughter of the beast. And the story goes like this. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, lived 3 girls together in one house. Roommates. The 3 of them used to do some craft work and sell it in the market for living. The youngest was the most beautiful, the most smart, and the most creative. Therefore, all her work used to be sold quickly in the market. But the other 2, they couldn't sell any. And then they became very jealous of the little one. Her name is Sarah, the youngest one of them. Sarah was really a lovely person. She used to love and care and give, and she had a chicken as a pet, and she loved her chicken dearly. She used to come home from work every day to feed her chicken, play with her, and she was always alive, singing and dancing. The other 2 girls, they were always grumpy and jealous of her. So one day, they decided to get rid of her. While she was in the market, they sat together and decided on a plan. They said, if we throw her chicken across the fence to the beast's house, the beast's backyard, she will have to jump or somehow get in there to save her chicken. And we're going to convince her that her chicken accidentally fell over the fence to the beast's house. Yep, the 3 girls lived next door to the beast. And the beast used to be away all day. And he comes home only when it's dark. And they know he came home from the wind. He used to hear something like, whoosh, very strong wind. So the whole neighborhood knows that the beast is home. They all get indoors, they shut the windows and doors, and nobody get out in the street. So when she came home that afternoon from work, she found the 2 girls sitting there crying, pretending to be sad. She said, what's wrong? What happened? Oh, the poor chicken accidentally fell over the wall to the beast's house, and we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to save her. Sarah freaked out. Oh my God, my chicken. No, I have to save her. I have to do something. So the older girl said, there's only one way. We can get a rope, dangle you over the wall to the beast's backyard. And then you chase your chicken, grab it, and then we pull you up. Are you willing to do that? She said, I'll do anything to save my poor chicken. So she agreed. They tied her waist with a rope, and they dangled her down to the beast's backyard. She started, after she took off the rope, she started running and chasing her chicken until she grabbed the chicken, and then she turned and said, girls, I am ready now. Can you please pull me up? And to her surprise, they pulled the rope up. Not her. She said, what's wrong? Haha, we tricked you, said the 2 little girls. And now we're going to leave you and your chicken in the backyard of the beast until the beast comes home. And then we're going to listen to the sound of the beast cracking your bones. Sarah started crying and panicking, begging them, please, please. They pulled the rope and they went away. Sarah didn't know what to do. She looked around The beast garden is a mess. Bones everywhere. And the flowers are dying. She thought, I'll go inside the house and just have a look what it looks like. So she went inside the beast's house, and it was a big mess, filthy, bones on the floor and the smell of mold everywhere. And she said, oh, it's going to be a long time until sunset. What am I going to do? Might as well clean the house, clean the kitchen, and cook something for myself to eat. So she started cleaning. She did the dishes, she washed his clothes, and she grabbed her chicken. She made a beautiful meal out of it with soup and rice. And she prepared nice dinner. She prepared the table, some candles on the table. And the house started to smell beautiful and clean and homey. And then she heard that noise. She knew it's the time for the beast to come home. She panicked and she started shivering. Where am I going to hide? Where am I going to hide? She looked around. In the beast's house, there were lots of big jars made of clay. And she thought, that would fit me if I can hide underneath one of these. So she grabbed one of them and covered all herself, and she was laying quiet down there. The beast came home. He opened the door and said, whose house is this? Wow, what a beautiful clean house. Am I in the wrong house? And he smelled the food, so he started walking towards the kitchen. And to his surprise, beautiful dinner table with yummy food. He started eating and eating and eating. And then he looked around and he said, wow, this is the life. Who did this for me? He sat there and started thinking, whoever you are, come out, come out. I will not hurt you, I promise. If you were an old woman, I will make you like my mom. And if you were an old man, I will respect you like my dad. If you were a young girl, you will become my daughter. If you are a young boy, then you'll become my son. I give you my promise, on my honor, I will not hurt you. Just come out. Tell me who you are. Poor Sarah was underneath, shivering and not making a sound. She was too scared. So the beast sat on a clay pot, and then he made a big fart. And it's a beast's fart. So the pot cracked. He got up and looked down, and here is Sarah looking at him like this, saying, Father, I came out of your fart. The beast smiled and he said, don't you worry, little girl. From now on, you'll be my daughter. All I want from you is to do whatever you did today. You clean and cook, and everything in the house is yours. All the rooms in the house are yours. You can open any room and take whatever in there. Gold, clothes, jewelries, perfumes, anything you want. From now on, you are my daughter. Sarah was really happy. She thought, wow, the beast is nice. He's not as bad as I thought. And she got herself familiar with the house from one room to the other. She washed and she cleaned and she cooked and she did the garden. And every night she waited for the beast to come home after she prepared a nice meal for him. She lived a happy life. And then she said to the beast, why is this door always locked? And the beast said, this is the door that you are not allowed to open. She said, why? He said, don't ask questions, Sarah. I want you to be patient. This door is my door. Don't come near it. Everything in the house is yours, except this door. If you open it, then you're not faithful to me. Just be patient, and I will let you know when it's the right time. Sarah lived a happy life with the beast. He was kind and giving and caring, like a real father. One day, she sat in the garden on a swing, and that swing the beast did for her, eating beautiful grapes and fruits. And the two girls from next door, they came and they looked down and they were shocked. "What? You're still alive?" She said, "Yes." "How come the beast didn't eat you?" And she said, "He became my father and he gave me everything in his house. He said, all the rooms, all the clothes, the jewelries, the perfumes, everything is yours. You can take anything you want." And he said, all the rooms in the house and all yours except one. Just only one door I'm not allowed to open, and that's it. So they looked at each other, the two girls, and they said, "You are fool, Sarah. The beast is fooling you. He is fattening you up so he can eat you later. And that door, he said, don't come near it. I think he has a secret. He wants you not to know that he's going to eat you one day. If we were you, Sarah, open that door and see what's behind it. You can't trust that beast. After all, he is a beast." And they left. They left Sarah with, what if they were right? She couldn't sleep that night, thinking, what if the girls were right? What if the beast is not trustworthy? What am I going to do? Should I open that door? Do you think she will? This is what we're going to find out in part 2 of Daughter of the Beast. I'll see you then. Goodbye.